Oh god. Right, how do I do this? It has been a while. There we go. Welcome to this little update video. I've got a little list here that I want to go through. First of all, I want to thank everyone for 2,000 subscribers. I didn't really do anything special for it because I've just been quite busy. And also for the ones that have come over from TikTok, thank you. I'm almost on 150k now, which is insane, mind-blowing. I just wanted this to be like a little sit-down talk video with you guys, basically saying what goals are for 2023. So that's why I've come up with this little sheet here that I've written a bunch of stuff down. This video is going to be split into a couple different sections. So first of all, we're going to talk about my goals for 2023. Then we're going to talk about the things that I want to build in 2023. And then finally, we're just going to talk about my generic goals. So something not necessarily Connects based, but generic sort of goals to do with YouTube, TikTok, and life for this upcoming year. First of all, my first and my biggest goal, which is going to be quite difficult, is just to make more content for YouTube. I want to put more effort into my content. I want to edit more, especially when it comes to TikTok. I'm in a really bad habit with TikTok right now, filming a really quick clip and just slapping it up online. I want to do something a bit more than that. Secondly, for YouTube, I want to do longer content. So I'm starting right now, beginning of the year, with this video, and that hopefully is going to lead into me doing more videos where I explain more about things that I build. So I explain more about how I build them and the process behind building. But it's going to take some time to do. It's going to take some experiment. So don't expect it to just instantly, switch. Another part of that sort of content creation goal is to do more sort of talking videos like this and to do more vlog content. So for example, some of you may know that I live not too far away from Thorpe Park, which means I should be able to do Monk's Walk vlogs where we go and have a look at the construction for the new coaster that they're building this year. Definitely not going to make it like a timed series where it's like, oh, every month on this day or something. I'm just going to do it when I feel like doing it. So there may be 12 videos of Exodus in the year, or there may be 2 videos. I really don't know. It just depends how much free time I get. And then I guess a little goal for sort of later on in the year, a little bit off topic from the channel, but one of my personal goals is to pass my driving. Whether that happens this year or early next year, I'm not too sure. It just depends on the waiting list for the tests and stuff. But one of my sort of other content goals relating to that is I eventually want to get a van, do out the van into like a camper. Now specifically relating to this channel, I have some builds that I want to complete. And this is specifically for the first half of 2023, because I haven't planned sort of further ahead yet. Obviously right now we're working on Colossus behind me here. That should finish around February. That's my goal, February. Maybe later, maybe sooner. It's hard to tell with these things. It depends on how much free time I get and how motivated I am. The second goal of the year in build term is to actually do a much better Exodus recreation. I want to recreate it in a much better way than I did before. The one I built before was only about 5 foot tall. It was kind of flimsy with tube supports, but this style that I do here with the squares, the cubes, a lot stronger. Oh yeah, I want to build it around about 6 foot tall now, 6 or 7 foot tall with much bigger elements. And relating to the builds, I haven't decided beyond that what I want to build. I do have a plan to build another really tall coaster outside in the summer, because that tends to do quite well. Maybe I'll beat I say it was 15. It wasn't 15, it was about 14 foot the last one, but 15 is a better looking number. But I want to do 20. That's my goal. At least 20, maybe 25, but it's going to be even more difficult to build every year now when I try and beat that I might just think about doing 20 and then doing 25 next year. I don't know. And now to move on to just my sort of generic life goals. Like I said earlier about passing my driving, I've just paid for the driving course. Content life goals to do with TikTok and YouTube. These may be difficult. The TikTok one, even though it's a much bigger number, I think it will be easier than the YouTube goal. So TikTok, I want to hit 250k followers. That's 250,000 followers. That's sort of like my minimum goal. I will be happy with anything past 250k, because I've done TikTok for just over a year now, and I've got just under 150k. So trying to grow 100k in the same time that I grew 150, that sounds a lot like why it's a pretty reasonable goal. If I had to put like a crazy goal number, it would probably be like 500k. Now YouTube is going to be a lot more difficult, and I'm starting today with this video. Obviously my goal is more YouTube content, but 10k YouTube subs I think is doable. It's taken me about a year to get to just over 2k, but that's without me sort of uploading the longer content, which usually does better, and YouTube kind of pushes the longer content more than the shorter content. So hopefully with a little bit more effort into the YouTube, aim for like 2 videos a month, which are like longer videos like this. Hopefully that'll push me a little bit further towards that 10k goal. And then another big thing that I want to get is YouTube partnership. So that's monetization. You need 1,000 subscribers, which I've already got, and you need 4,000 hours of watch time. It's a lot more difficult than it sounds. Even though I have videos with well over a few thousand views each, and my biggest one being like 45k views. And by the sounds of it, you know, the 45k views, that gets you on that one video almost 700 hours of watch time. My whole channel as a whole, remember shorts, they don't count, has about 1,400 hours. So I'm not even halfway. And the tough thing is, you've got to get those watch hours in the last 365 days. So because I've been doing YouTube for more than a year now on this channel, the watch time that I got a year ago no longer counts towards monetization. So that's why I'm kind of chasing what I'm losing. But I think we'll do it. I think we'll do it this year. A massive thank you once again to all your support. Leave suggestions in the comments for things that I can build later on in the year. Anyway, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please, not that many of you have notifications turned on. Turn them on. Wednesdays and Saturdays are going to be my sort of goal days that I upload. Not always. I'm not going to try and like stick to that or anything. But when it comes to the update videos for the Connects, I'll probably schedule them just so that they're always up on the same days. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and Happy New Year.